No more, my Lord. No more, my Lord. Lord, I'll never turn back. No more. I found in Him may rest and play, and He have made me glad. No more, my Lord. No more, my Lord. Lord, I'll never turn back. No more. Jesus, say, man, I am looking for. Can you tell me where He's gone? Go down. No more, my Lord. No more, my Lord. Lord, I'll never turn back. No more. I found in Him may rest and play, and He have made can you tell?
The black race has, for more than a century, been regarded as beings of an inferior order, and they have no rights which the white man is bound to respect.
Dred Scott's image was that individual who was denied his freedom, that individual who was treated poorly by the courts, that individual whose case the nation had lost. This is a case that split the United States in two. It could never really be healed through conventional means.
Dred Scott was born into slavery in Virginia. His long struggle for freedom was one link in a chain of events that would eventually free more than 4 million enslaved people. Purchased in a Missouri slave market by Army Dr. John Emerson, Scott was brought to Fort Snelling in 1836 by way of Fort Armstrong in Illinois. When the frontier moved west, Fort Armstrong was no longer needed, so the entire infantry, including Dr. Emerson, was transferred to Fort Snelling.
The slaves in Minnesota were different than the slaves in the South. They made the beds, they made the food, and did the things that the people who were officers couldn't do for themselves.
I think we see Dred Scott more as a personal manservant, or like a butler or steward. Anything that Dr. Emerson needed, Dred was going to be taking care of that. But it is a very different culture than Virginia. He may have seen this as the lesser of two evils.
And when he came to Fort Snelling, there was already a young girl slave, Harriet, owned, if she could be owned, in free territory by Major Lawrence Tolliver. Major Tolliver was leaving for the winter, and he wasn't going to take Harriet with him. And the way to leave her there was to leave her married to somebody who was going to be within the protection of the fort's walls.
Scott and his wife Harriet remained at Fort Snelling until 1840. They first sued for their freedom 6 years later.